guys. Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Who are they? More videos of mysterious lights in the nighttime sky. You're going to see mysterious flashing of lights on the ground. Global phenomena continues to sweep the earth, and I have many videos that I'm still working on. This is a folder, one folder. There's still many videos that I'm working on. This folder right here contains 41 videos. Today, you're going to see 7 videos. And again, I'm still working on several more. But back to who are they? Let's take a look at some of these mysterious lights that people are seeing all around the world. UFO, drone activity continues. Here we go. Video number 1 by Bobby Salazar, January of 2025, out in New Jersey. Noticed an entire row of these mysterious lights moving very low to the ground, way too low to be airplanes, way too quiet to be helicopters. They look like large drones or UFOs. Obviously, they're unidentifiable from this perspective, but bright enough to catch his attention and easily record these things through a thick row of trees. Look at all those things. Those aren't Chinese lanterns. Those are under intelligent control. They have a propulsion system. They're operating under their own power. They're not being influenced by the wind. I counted at least 6, could have been more, because they were spread out for probably a mile at least. And again, not making any noise, not behaving like airplanes. Those are way too low and too close together to be airplanes. What did Bobby see? And yes, he was quite mystified. And this went on for several minutes. They weren't moving very fast, probably less than 1,000 feet off the ground. And this is in a populated area. Kind of foggy this night. Not super foggy. We've seen some very weird fog sweeping the earth here recently. This fog here is mild to some of the fog that we've seen. But boy, that was a classic example of these mysterious lights. There's another one, too. Those aren't Chinese lanterns. Point of origin's a little difficult to tell, once again because of the trees, the very obvious trees. But the lights are easily visible through the trees. One there, behind a thick layer of trees, and there's that fog. But he was more focused on these mysterious lights than he was the fog. And this fog, like I said, was mild compared to some of the very thick particulates that people are sharing from the north, south hemispheres, and the east and west hemispheres. All around the world, people are experiencing the fog, the flashing lights, and the mysterious lights in the nighttime, and in some cases, daytime skies. This video was sent in by Bobby Salazar out of New Jersey. Great catch. Video number 2 of a series of videos that I put together, also out of New Jersey. Steve, January 8th at 3:05 a.m. Looked up and saw this in the early morning sky at 3 o'clock in the morning. This thing's sitting here tumbling in place, moving very slowly to the left. So it's not a planet, obviously not a star, not a helicopter because it's very quiet, not in airplanes because the airplanes that we see don't typically hover in place and do cartwheels in place. See it moving behind the trees? Now it's moving down a little bit and then about to disappear. It actually accelerated away from his position. Great catch. Video number 3. This video has narration. Here we go.
Check this out. Just literally flew really close to my parents' house. It's definitely like a bunch of different colors. Dude, I'm tripping.
That video was sent in by Steve, not sure of the location. The video was taken on the night of January 21st at 8:47 p.m. The original on the left. I zoomed in on the right. Pretty decent size object, whatever it was. And like the previous objects, wasn't making any noise. What was this thing doing up there? Where did it come from? And ultimately, where did it go? I mean, these things are very, very weird. Video number 4. This video also has narration. January of 2025. Miss Danielle, Be Kind, sent in by Denise Campos.
See, I told you. Straight up, you guys, I told you. See, I'm not losing my mind. Holy moly! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
That's an actual helicopter. I can see it. Look, there's two. Oh. They're chasing that. The U.S. government gotta explain that. Look at that up there. What is that? A drone?
Look.
Yeah, drone.
Where did it go? It like disappeared.
No, it went by.
Are you serious right now? A helicopter appearing to chase something through the nighttime sky. What an incredible catch. The back object, a helicopter. The front object remains a mystery. Moving on to video number 5. Going to Long Beach, California. Betts 1978, January 17th of 2025. These were hovering just off the coast. Just sitting there, not moving, not making any noise, weren't blinking. I know they look like Chinese lanterns, but they didn't move. Chinese lanterns don't have the capability of remaining in the same place. They're always at the mercy of the wind. These didn't move. And there were other lights out there as well. They could have been distant aircraft. These were not distant at all. They weren't very far away from the viewer. Very bright. Again, not helicopters or airplanes. How do you explain that? These lights are showing up all around the world. I'm getting videos from Australia, the United Kingdom, Canada, all across the United States. This appears to have something on the back side of it. The top one right there almost looked like two. Moving on to video number 5 out of Manton, Michigan, sent in by Lynn from January 22nd. This looks like a video we saw earlier. This one was at a very high altitude. Appears to be solid green. Wasn't making any sound. Looks to be decent size. I know sometimes drones can be green, but this was very high up in the sky, almost too high up to be a drone that we know of. Great catch out of Michigan. Moving on to video number 6 out of Coos Bay, Oregon. Tammy Lynn, January 21st, 2025. Looked up and saw this way up in the sky. This, too, at 7:07 p.m. had a very high altitude, and it almost looked like a ring of some sort. Look at that. It's got a donut appearance. So it wasn't a solid light per se. It looks like a weird structure that's shaped like an inner tube or a donut. What? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. There it is. That's the original video. It's actually part of the video that she shared with me. The video was, I think, nearly 3 minutes long. I condensed it for presentation purposes. Zoomed in on the part that was the clearest, that revealed that circle in the middle that gives it that donut appearance in the sky above Oregon. Again, you can't make this stuff up. Here it is slightly modified, and you can easily see that ring appearance, the hole in the center. What was that thing? Wasn't a balloon? Wasn't a plane? Wasn't a helicopter? Again, how do you describe this stuff? That's a real video from a real person that had a real experience of viewing this thing in the sky above Oregon and was completely mystified, just like we are. And we even zoomed in and modified it. Bizarre donut-shaped object high in the sky above Oregon. Moving on to video number 7. This video has narration. Here we go.
Yo, there is some UFOs. Yo, what is that? It's literally a triangle. Bro, there's 2 of them. What is this?
Justin was driving down the road. This video was taken on the night of January 23rd. In fact, less than 24 hours ago. Driving down the road, he did an awesome job recording this thing, keeping it in the field of view. Look at that. Some sort of a high-speed craft. He said there were possibly 2 off in the distance, moving very low to the ground. That thing couldn't have been 500 feet off the ground. And it was a decent ways away from him. Not an airplane, not a helicopter. And he thought there were 2 of them. Here I zoom in on one of the parts that was the clearest. And you can see that definitely looks like a triangle. Pretty decent size, probably a couple of miles away from his location. Wow, great catch by Justin as he was driving down the road recording a UFO on the fly. Now that's how you do it. Moving on to the freaky flashing light phenomena. Again, I have an entire folder. There's 41 videos in here. There's 6 rows of 7 minus this one here. That's 42 minus 1, 41 in that folder alone. You're about to see more amazing examples of this phenomena that's sweeping the globe. Starting off in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I've updated the map. Fredericksburg is now on the map. Bobby via Christy T, January 23rd, last night. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. She was driving through the lot, stopped her car, and took that video. Going up to Chicago, video sent in by Herb, also from January 23rd of 2025 at 7:26 a.m. This video has narration by Herb. Here we go.
Hey, this video is for Mr. MBB333. Just want to show you a blinking light right here. This is a phenomenon all over the United States and the world, other countries, which is weird. This is strange. Because I'm at work right here. This is my building here. This is the only light that's blinking for some strange reason. And there's nothing wrong with our electrical system at all. So, my name is Herb. This is from Chicago. This is a building downtown where I work. This is the only this is the only light that's blinking on and off, which is really strange. You know, it's happening all over, I see. For some mysterious reason. This is weird. Okay, this is Herb from Chicago. Everybody have a great day.
And as you heard Herb say, he's very familiar with this building. He's never seen this before. And there was only one out of the dozens that we could see in this video that was behaving mysteriously, just like the rest of the mysterious lights that are flashing for unknown reasons around the world. Moving on to video number 3, going to Fort Worth, Texas. This video has narration by Philly Cheese. Here we go.
Mr. BB333, I thought of you. Flashing lights, Fort Worth, Texas. January 22nd.
How about that? That's not the first gas station canopy that we've seen with multiple lights underneath the canopy flickering like that. This is the first video I've gotten out of Fort Worth, Texas, and you can see there's several of those lights underneath that canopy malfunctioning. Moving on to video number 4. Going over to Chorley in the United Kingdom. Matthew, January 22nd of 2025 at 5:50 p.m. Check this one out. Obviously, this is something that doesn't occur on a nightly basis. He just happened to notice it, took a video. We're seeing this phenomena all over the world, even over in the United Kingdom. I've gotten several videos from the United Kingdom. Video number 5 of the mysterious flashing light phenomena. This video may be a little bit bright for people that are sensitive to the very bright flashing lights, so just giving you a heads up. This video is out of Mexico. It's the first video I've received out of Mexico. Right here, down in De Carmen. Look at that light. Going wild. See how bright that is? Just wanted to give you a heads up because that's probably one of the brightest ones I've seen, and the only one I've received so far out of Mexico. Video number 6, going to Amarillo, Texas. Darren, video from January 12th, 2025 at 6 a.m. This video has narration by Darren. Here we go.
This is in the Academy parking lot, facing west in Amarillo, Texas. January 12th, about 6 a.m.
Great catch, Darren. Video number 7, going to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Check this out. An entire department store parking lot. Thomas Rudnicki, January 11th of 2025, 8:30 p.m. Couldn't believe it when he noticed all of the parking lot lights flickering, malfunctioning. At least 5, maybe more. Something is interfering with the flow of electricity on planet Earth in unpredictable locations. This is showing up once again all around the world. Here's an updated version of the flashing light phenomenon map in the United States. I also have an arrow pointing to the United Kingdom. I'm going to make a map from the United Kingdom because I'm getting so many videos from the UK. I've also gotten videos from Australia and Hawaii. And as you can see, the U.S. map now has over 50 different locations, and I have more to add to the map whenever I get through this batch of videos right here. Once again, there's over 40 in that folder alone. Coming over here to the homepage of the website, today's feature photo sent in by Dennis Smith out of Burke Burnett, Texas. Big jumbo halo in the daytime sky. Looking at the GOES X-ray flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. No major solar flares in the last 72 hours. And looking at the Schumann resonance, been active this week. Several days saw multiple very large spikes. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. All in all, pretty quiet today. Nothing major going on at the supervolcano caldera. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. Look for this red tab that says, Have a Large Video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your videos into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.